For lesson 4.5, we are breaking apart to subtract, and this is definitely a tricky lesson for most students. Don't let them stress too much about it. We did it in class a lot together, and if you kind of just go over it together step by step, they'll probably start to understand it. But what they're wanting them to do is they're trying to solve what is 13 take away 5. But what they want them to do is to make a 10. So when we look at the very first picture, this has our 13. We're trying to decide how many can we take away to get 10. And we can see that really easily that we would take away 3. So if our first part on our problem would be 13 take away 3. But we're not supposed to take away 3, we're supposed to take away 5. So we still need to take away 2 more. So it'd be 13 take away 3 take away 2. I like to tell our kids in our class that the first picture looks like how we would start it out, and we would take a picture of it, and then we would rearrange our counters, and the second picture we would take another picture of it, and that's what it would look like. So 13 take away 3 is 10, and then we bring down our 2, so 10 take away 2 is 8, so 13 take away 5 is also 8. We're going to do the same thing on number 2. I'll go over it again. It's a story problem. It says there are 17 goats in the barn, so we drew 17 on the 10 frame. 8 goats go outside. How many goats are still in the barn? So we first want to make a 10. So we know we have 17, and if we were to take away 7 of them, that would make our 10. So we say 17 take away 7, but we were supposed to take away 8. So we still need to take away another one. Take away 1. So 17 take away 7 is 10, minus 1 is 9. So 17 take away 8 is also 9. On the back side of the homework, the first problem, which way shows how to make a 10, which way shows how to make a 10 to find 12, take away 4. So same thing. We want to first take away 2 to make our 10. And then we know we're supposed to take away 4 though, so we need to take away another 2. So it would be 12, take away 2, take away 2. At the bottom, the spiral reviews. The first one is going back to chapter 2. It says, which shows a way to take apart 7. 7 is our whole, so it would be 7 take away 1 is 6. And number 3 on the spiral review, it's going back to chapter 3, which is a doubles minus fact. And we know in our class we're just focused on doubles plus 1 fact. So I like to tell them that instead of the doubles minus 1. Oops, I crossed out the wrong word. Doubles plus. And it would be 8 plus 7 because 8 and 7 are neighbors on a number line.